in. I think I figured out what was wrong with this baler. Let's not jinx it, but I think it wasn't feeding it in even enough. So I spent the morning and I made this whole field into like 6 windrows. And I think it might feed it in better. And let's see if we can get some bales out of this. Looks like we'll be able to. Usually when this thing is working, it works good. We shall see. It's really windy right now, so these windrow kind of got wrecked. So I'm going to be missing a little bit. Man, she's producing some hay though. I tried this yesterday and man, I broke so many damn bales. So this baler's controlled. The way I throw it, the distance wise, is this thing right here. So if I want to turn it up, throw it farther, I can. So you kind of aim and try filling the trailers evenly as possible without a bunch of empty spots. And you can fit about 130 to 150 on this thing. This is working good now. If I could have baled like this all yesterday, I would have had 500 done. It's pretty amazing with these balers how finicky they are. You could use one of these things for a month and it won't break any bales. And then like yesterday, I broke 50 bales. It seems like we put a new thicker rope on there, made out of hemp. It seems like it's not burning it. If you look back there, the thing that's throwing it is rubber. It's 2 rubber belts spinning at high speed, and it gets to a point and grabs the bale and throws it. Well, yesterday it was feeding in so slow that the strings on the bales would hit that rubber and burn it in half and wreck all the bales. It was very frustrating. I wasted a lot of time yesterday. So I went and I got some thicker hemp rope made in Brazil, and it seems like it's holding together better. This hay is a lot thicker how I baled it, how I raked it as well. I just got to be careful for jams. If you feed in too much at a time, it jams up. Like it is now. Man, this thing's producing some hay though. My dad's in the field across the street plowing. My brother's raking, my brother's disking right behind him, and we're gonna plant this to organic hay by the end of the day. Oh, this is working good. So I went and spent 60 bucks on some new rope. The string that goes around this, there's different sizes and types. We were using plastic, which has never really caused us any issues. But man, it cost us issues yesterday. I probably lost 3 hours fighting this thing. But see, when you get it set up right, I just made 40 bales off breaking one. That's some good money there. What's up, guys? So I'm making about 8 bucks every 5 seconds right now. That's a pretty good paycheck. Yeah, it's still wet. There's a wet spot right there. We just kind of went around it. We would never do this to a normal field. Go when there's wet spots because you wreck it. But we're plowing this right after, so it doesn't matter. We can rut this up if we want. We're just trying to squeeze every dollar we can. We get a guaranteed amount of money per acre of organic crops. And we had a little window here. It was already a hayfield, so I convinced my dad to let me bale it. And if we make a couple, 3,000, 4,000 bucks off it, that's a free paycheck. The problem where it hurt is if it took too long and we ran out of days and we weren't able to plant it. So we're doing the best of both worlds right now. We're getting it all planted and we're getting the hay out of it. This might break, no? It's been a busy day. We had to move from Ann Arbor to closer to our house, which is about an hour away driving a tractor. Farming takes a lot of logistical coordination. It takes a lot of people giving you rides. It's really hard to farm on your own because unless you have multiple vehicles, because you gotta get to a field and drive something else home and your truck's stuck there. It's a pain in the ass. So see, I'm gonna try throwing it higher. I'm gonna put more power on it. See, you throw it up there. You move the left and right with this thing. See the back chute moving? So if I can get another nice load of hay and we can get it sold, that's extra money in the bank. What I try to do is stuff as much hay in a barn as I can before winter time, and then winter we sell it all, and instead of like every other farmer we're losing money, we're gaining money all winter. I appreciate you guys all watching. If you could like and subscribe my channel, it helps me out grow a lot. This is a nice little passive income for our family to help build the farm, so I appreciate you guys watching. It means a lot. I hope you guys are having a good day somewhere working and maybe getting some hay done yourselves. So this is the left and right. This is the up and down. And there's a little gauge on the baler that goes from 1 to 6, you see right there. And that says how much power is going to be put. You could actually turn this thing up enough and throw it right over the whole back of the trailer. If you do it good, you can fit about 140 on this load. I'd say the average is about 130. So you try shooting it up there and stacking it kind of. This is a 4255 John Deere tractor. This is my favorite tractor. This is our best one. 1989. What I like about it is the cab's really quiet and the AC works good. And it was my grandpa's, so it's very special. My grandpa never let me drive it much because I was a jackass kid, and now I get to drive it all the time. So it's important to me. So about 5 minutes ago, I just finished the fields over on that side. And if you're able to look real closely, my dad already has it plowed up. We're gonna try planting and plowing all night, all day till we run out of daylight. And we're gonna try double dipping this. We have to have all the organics planted by June 10th, which isn't a problem. We have a few more days still, but the issue is it's gonna rain really hard for the next few days, and we might not be able to get in any more fields, so we gotta kind of triple team this girl. This is our first time using this thick rope like this on these bales, and I haven't popped the bale yet, so it's working very good for us. I'm probably going to jinx myself. Yeah, we had a John Deere baler 2 years ago, 336, and that thing was a pain in the dick. I've never had so much problems with something in my life. These New Hollands, if you get them where they're not wore out, they're a lot better of a baler, I think. You can fit more bales in too by how the thrower kicks it in there. Another thing about this is usually you want to clean up the hayfield really well, but it doesn't matter if you miss a few because it's getting plowed up right away. If you leave, for you non-farmers out there, if you leave a bunch of hay in a field and it gets rained on a bunch, it just sits there and gets moldy and wrecks it the next time that you bale. So you try to clean the field up really nice. Like if you left this row of hay right here and just went to the next field, in 3 months when you try baling this again, it'll clog everything up because it'd be all moldy and rotten. It's amazing when these balers start working how quick you can fill up one of these wagons. So if one of these wagons is worth, let's say, $1,000, and you send somebody out here and you can fill one in an hour, that's some pretty good money. $371 people watching. I appreciate you guys a lot. If you guys could all check out my channel, like and subscribe. It's truly amazing how quick this channel's building. It's really giving us some new avenues to make money. We're looking into sponsorships now for fertilizer companies, and it's all because you guys watching. Really appreciate you guys. We're a small farm, me, my dad, and my brother, and we are working hard to build every day. We basically stopped farming for 6 years after my grandpa died, and we're slowly building up again. It's been about a 3-year process, and this has really opened up some windows for us, so I appreciate you guys a lot. If you guys got any questions about baling hay, just shoot my way. If you guys are in the Ann Arbor, Michigan area, let me know if you need some hay. This is going really good. This is a New Holland 570 baler me and my dad bought a 1.5 years ago. It was a barn find from an old man, and he only baled like 5,000 total bales with it, and that's like nothing. I can bale 5,000 bales in a week if I try hard. So this is like a barn find car, antique. It's really nice. This thing runs really good. We have 2 small square balers and 1 round baler. 325 John Deere round baler. It's kind of crappy, needs to get rebuilt. My grandpa bought that 325 round baler and this tractor the same day in 1989, and still both of them are still making us money, so you can't beat it. There's some guys out there that would be baling with a $60,000, $70,000 baler and get the same amount of hay off the ground. So if we can do it with a $5,000 or a $10,000 baler, we're getting ahead, aren't we? This is where I've been running into problems. The bale's halfway out, and then I run out of hay. So let's see if it breaks right here. Nope. These strings are really doing good. Hell yeah. These strings are a lot thicker, almost like old school. And like I said, they're made out of hemp rope, and hemp is a lot stronger. That plastic, just like, you know, any kind of plastic, once it gets heat on it, it starts melting. How many of you guys out there have ever seen somebody square bale before? It's becoming a dying art. A lot of people around here don't want to do it anymore. And it's really increasing the money for us, making it way more profitable. My dad used to sell hay for $2 a bale, and now it's up to $8 or $9 sometimes. We do a lot of deliveries all through the year. Then we also have a self-serve hay stand at our farm that's pretty profitable for us. People will come and pick a few bales up every day and throw it in a mailbox. Works pretty good. It's really nice on a farm to have a bunch of different sources of income. Baling hay really helps us get by till we get the grain checks in the winter time. What else helps is we do wheat, you know, that makes bread and stuff. And then the stalks from that is what we get straw bales from. And we sell a lot of straw bales through the year. And it's basically just a byproduct of the wheat. So it's free money basically. Some people don't even bale it. So we'll make 4,000 or 5,000 wheat straw bales in a year, and it's basically just free income. Last year I baled like 1,100 bales in one day with this thing. And you get like $6 a bale for it, so that's pretty good money. I'm just trying to make money in a bunch of different ways. 322 people watching. I appreciate you guys a lot. My name's Damon George from Whitmore Lake, Michigan. My family's George Farms. It's been really amazing watching this. I think I have like 43,000 followers now. I can't believe it. If we get some people, paying for the fertilizer for us to just put their company name on a video, man, that's pretty amazing. It's amazing the avenues that's opening up for me. This baler is killing it right now. This is exciting shit. I almost got stuck here with it when I cut the hay. Yeah, we do corn. Southeast Indiana, I bet your fields are beautiful. I love driving through Indiana. So I spent all morning raking this, and it really paid off. This nice thick windrows are feeding this in good. I appreciate all the likes, guys. Give me some bunch of likes and subscriptions. Appreciate you. You see, so you just, once you do it a while, you can learn and gauge the distance, and you just run it right in the middle here, and this has little fingers that pick it up and suck it in. And then there's some fingers that bring it in like this, and then there's a big plunger that plunges it, boom, 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 and it gets to a certain point, and it wraps string around it and then shoots it out the back. Balers are very complex, but they're also very simple. The main setup of it hasn't changed in 50 years basically. And you see that guy right there? You want to try to get about 12 to 16 strokes per bale when it's doing really good. This has been a really thin field, so you kind of got to move quicker to feed it in evenly. How many bales can you pick up with that bad puppy? Depends on the day. I've done about 1,000 in a day, which is about 8 or 9 of these wagons, which is a really good paycheck. Yeah, I'm at 7 Mile in Rushton. Did you just pass me? Yeah, you're from Southwest Louisiana. That's where a lot of my family's from. These bales will mostly go towards horse farms. There's a lot of horses around. There's a horse farm right across the street here with about 50 horses. See, back in the day, when all the executives were making a killing from Ford and GM, they moved out to the country and they bought 30-acre plots of land and had a bunch of horses. Also, there was a horse track in the area, so there's a lot of race horses in the area. So my entire life we've sold a lot of small square bales to horse people. In a lot of areas where farmers are at, there's not a lot of want for small square bales. It's a lot of just dairy cows, so they do round bales mostly. I'm in a unique area where it's kind of like city and farm mixed, so there's a lot of avenue approaches for getting land, which is really hard in most areas, but it's easy for me. And also there's a lot of ways to make money. There's a lot of dumb city people around here that'll give you lots of money for stupid stuff. Now this is going good. How's the O'Briens? They're good. They're sitting right there watching me bale. They're out in the shade right there. That's funny, you know the area. Where do you live? Yeah, they're out there sitting watching. The O'Briens are the name of that own this property, and they got to the age where they don't want to do it anymore, so we started doing it for them. Gotta try not plugging this up. The windrows are a little thick, so sometimes it doesn't feed in here right. Nice. Yeah, this is a nice area around here. My family's Mile and George. I'm sure you knew them. My grandpa's Mile and George. My dad's Butch George. $244 people watching. I appreciate you guys. You guys could all go to my channel, subscribe, check out the videos I post every day. This has become my favorite hobby. I'll get done working and all I want to do is go home and edit videos. It's pretty funny. If you'd have asked me a few years ago if I'd be editing videos, I'd laugh at you. It's really amazing watching this stuff grow though. I'm starting on TikTok, I'm starting to get some of the big content farm creators following and watching my videos, which really makes me smile. It's pretty cool. Hopefully one day I'll get invited to a farm show, maybe get paid to sit there and talk to people. That'd be pretty badass. I went to school with your son. I only went to South Lyon for 1 year. And then I went to Louisiana schools and I graduated from Walled Lake Community. Yeah, this is a diesel engine 466. Southeast, I never went there. My buddy Vinny Gibbons went there, if you knew him. I went to the original South Lyon High School for 1 year in 9th grade. I graduated in 07. Then I went to the Marine Corps. I was in Ramadi, Iraq at the age of 18. Clearwater, Florida, I bet that's nice. I wish I could go take a dip right now. So there's probably about 115 on this wagon right now. This is stacking really good. Oh, just lost one. I'm gonna have to go around and pick up a few. Man, I knocked this field out quick by how I raked it. Usually you would try cleaning this up real well. Appreciate you saying thanks for my service. Yeah, I was infantry Marine. I joined when I was 18 and 1 day old. And I went to Ramadi, Iraq. And I went to Marja and Sangin, Afghanistan. It was an interesting experience, I'll tell you that. I was in one of the worst spots in Afghanistan, actually, and our unit was in a pretty wild spot. Lost a lot of friends. My dog's named after one of my buddies, Ryan Geese, who got killed in Afghanistan. '58 to '62, hell yeah. Semper Fi. Yeah, that was an amazing experience. I'm glad I did it that young. If I was a little older, I probably wouldn't do it, man. Marine Corps is hardcore. That's how I came up with the name, Michigan Marine Farmer. I wanted to come up with something a little catchy. Every farmer out there names it after their name of the farm. I figured Michigan Marine Farmer would stick out a little more. What's surprising is it's really easy to remember, so it helps when I meet people at a restaurant or something, they'll always remember it and add me. I've actually had quite a few people ask what it meant. They thought the Marine part meant like I was like a sailor or something. I figured it was kind of self-explanatory, but yeah, I'm running out of room, which is a good thing. That means money in the bank. So usually you wouldn't want to leave any at all, but literally my dad's gonna be over here plowing in like 1 hour, so I'm just trying to rip through it. And then I'm gonna get a disc and start disking a field, and maybe we're gonna plant all night. It's supposed to rain at 2 p.m. tomorrow. So if we get another 30 acres planted, that's a lot more money for our family. A lot more guaranteed money because we're organic. We're just trying to piece together a living, boys. You know how it is. And you guys watching are helping me. I appreciate you. My brother made a bet with me that I wouldn't make a dollar in my whole life doing this stuff, and I've made quite a few dollars, so I won that round. The best way to support my channel is going to YouTube store and buying a shirt if you guys are interested. I get about 80% of that income from that, and it ships right to you, and it's pretty quality shirts. I bought a few of them. I have a shirt for my dog Goosey. I have a shirt that says old tractors are better. I have a shirt that says shut her down, she's overheating with the engine smoking. If you guys want to check it out, I designed them all. I enjoy making shirts. That's another fun hobby I've learned. Yeah, we did about 500 round bales last year. Basically, if we have a bunch of hay in the ground and we don't have enough time to square bale it, my dad will get the round baler out and we'll round bale and square bale at the same time just to get it out of the field before it gets rained on. One thing we do is we cover all our round bales and put them on pallets so they're really high quality, so horse people can use them. So that gives us a little more money. If horses aren't very good with hold, so we try really hard. But it's a little extra work, but a little extra paychecks. I think we sold 500 last year. It takes a little effort to handle them and stuff, but I just like having as much hay as possible in a field. It's basically like a bank account you can do withdrawals from. We sell most of our hay from word of mouth, and then we use Facebook Marketplace a lot. I can't believe I haven't broke a bale yet. I know I'm gonna jinx myself, but this is truly amazing. If any of you guys watched my live yesterday, I couldn't bale 5 bales without breaking one. It was such a pain in the ass. I wasted so much time. I had to stop a few of the lives as I was cussing and screaming. I thought they were going to kick me off. Yeah, you say pay off, pay off. That's the name of the game. We only have one piece of equipment that isn't paid off that we own. The rest of it's all paid off. That's the only way we can make a living doing this. I also have an OnlyFans, and I show my feet. If anybody wants to see that. My toenails look like Frito-Lays though, they're green. Not the prettiest stuff, but I make a few bucks. You're asking what happened to the 8640. It spun a bearing in the engine, and we just put $30,000 in it on a transmission and everything to it. New rear end, new brakes. So we're kind of out of money when it comes to that, so we're just going to let it sit. We bought the Versatile, and we'll probably get that thing rebuilt this winter. I hope we can keep it and don't have to sell it. I'm trying to never sell any of my grandpa's tractors, but sometimes life throws you curveballs and you can't help it. We will see. We will see. I could have filled the back up a little more. I usually would, but I'm just trying to do it real quick. If you look over there, there's a disc and my brothers and them are ripping right now, so. Yeah, if I keep making money on hay and other stuff, we wanted to sell it, but we were getting pretty tight there in the winter time because we had a lot of breakdowns and stuff. We had a sickness in the family that we had to pay a lot of money for, so we're still trying to get our feet. We just started 3 years ago again, like I said, so like you guys watching this and promoting me, my channel is really helping, so I appreciate it. Alright, that was about the fastest I've ever done 15 acres of hay in my life. How many acres do I farm? I'd rather not say, but we found about another 200 acres alone this year from my advertisements. I do a Facebook Marketplace post that say looking for land, and I'll just have people hit me up and give me 100 acres sometimes. And then I rented out a liquor store's, a local liquor store's billboard that said looking for farmland. That helped a lot. And then I'll find vacant land and put flyers in people's mailboxes that just say I'm looking for land. And that's actually worked pretty good too. These people knew my grandpa, and the lady on there actually, she's, I don't know, maybe 75 to 80. And she has a Facebook, and she's on Facebook Marketplace and all that, and seen my post, luckily. It's really hard to find nice 50-acre plots right around your farm, and this is about 5 acres from my farm, so it's really convenient for us. 372 people watching. Wow, you guys are really awesome. Hopefully I'm educating some people about farming. I'm trying not to run my mouth about stupid shit, but sometimes it happens. If you guys could all look at my channel, like and subscribe, help me out, give me a share. I post multiple videos a day, and it's always something new, getting stuck, breaking down the struggles of the farm life. I try to show the bad stuff with the achievements too. So if you guys are interested, let me know. Let me know what you think about the channel, and I will keep trying to improve it. Thank you guys. I can't believe how quick I finished that. This usually would be like 25 windrows, and I turned it into 5. So I'm going to go unhook this trailer, get another one. I have 2 little small fields. Hopefully I can get that filled up and then go plow. I really don't need to clean this field up much because we're going to plow it. I never leave a field like this usually. Well, come weld up our stuff. You can hunt on my property. Come on. So if that's $1,000 for the hay right there, I'd say that was worth it. Probably spent about $40 in fuel. One problem with this property is getting out of here is freaking dangerous. There's people coming down this road at like 65. How many tractors do we have? I think we have 8. 4255 John Deere, 4430 John Deere, 4020 John Deere, 80 horse bucket tractor, I don't know the number of a John Deere, Case IH bucket tractor, 1370 Case, 8640 John Deere, 1974 Versatile 700. Wow, I listed that off quick, didn't I? It's almost like I've said that a few times. Look at how dangerous this is. Oh shit! That's how he died. You guys almost seen me die there. Of course, it has to be a damn semi-truck. How many likes would I got if I would have died right there? Oh, of course, and then the gate falls down when I'm in a tight turn. Hopefully I don't lose any bales. See, a gate falls down every once in a while. That's a beautiful load, ain't it? Old poop truck coming. That guy wasn't happy. Bet these horses want this hay. See, this is a big horse farm. This is really common in the area. There's hundreds of these farms, and they'll have 20 or 30 horses in them. So a person like that will go through about 2,000 bales a year. So if you get that contact, you might deliver them 500 at a time, or you deliver 50 a week every week. But either way, it's steady paychecks. So I try to get as many of these bales in a field as I can and make money with it. Oh, there's Brody. Brody Collier. These wagons my grandpa bought back in like 2004, and they make us money every year. These are called trail match. I think, what do they call it? Trail something? I can't think right now. But these things are so nice, and now they're like 10 times as expensive. You can't find these things. Let me see if I can get in this tight turn. You guys are watching my driving skills here. Now look at, my dad's already plowed this field. I just baled this a few minutes ago. This is a tight turn here. So here's one of our discs. We're gonna hook that on the Versatile 700 when Dad's done planting. There's my grandpa's 4020 John Deere, 1967. I'm gonna unhook this trailer, hook to another one, and get baling again. Oh! Jesus Christ! Sometimes you just gotta whip this sucker around, you know what I mean, boys? So for you guys that don't farm, I'll show you. This is called a thrower wagon. A lot of farmers don't use these out here. This is my favorite tractor, 4255, 1989. So a lot of people, they use the baler, this same system, and then it just comes up to an area where they grab it and they stack it on a trailer. We use a thrower. This is all I've ever known. I can't believe more people don't do it. So I can go out there in a field by myself and get 140 quality bales without another person stacking it. We own like 8 or 9 of these trailers, so it's pretty hard to run out. So this is a thrower. You control the speed by electronics. And this is the gauge right here you're looking at. If it's at 1, it barely goes over that and barely goes to the front. If it's at 6, it might blow it right over the back. Easy trail, that's what they're called. These things are really nice. And then you can control the left and right of this boom to aim it by hydraulics. Hydraulics are they use fluid for pressure, and you hook it to the tractor right here. This brings fluid into there, and it forces this. See, the hose come all the way to here, and then there's a pump here, and it brings it left to right. Now you know. So that's how easy it is. You just take it, unhook it. These tongues go in and out too, which is amazing. These are really high-end trailers. It's nice having somebody to hook the other trailer up, but they're busy. She's hard. A lot of pressure on it. Alright, see, that's a pin that holds it. So see, now you just hook this to a pickup truck and you can drive it right to the... Hell yeah, John. This is you hook this to the pickup truck and you can drop this right off at somebody's house. They'll give you a check and they'll unload it sometime. That's the best way to do it. So then you just go and hook to another trailer. Ooh, that AC feels good. Hey John, bring me a steak, bro. John, bring me a steak and a big girl. So see, Dad's already plowed half this. They're in the back right there finishing that field. So this should be disced, which means you get all the clods knocked out and to make it level and plant into organic corn by the end of the day, hopefully. That's what we're going to shoot for. I've never baled hay in a field that's getting plowed in my life. Pretty amazing, double dipping. See my brother hit that with a disc one time. You see how it's flatter right there? So this is kind of a pain in the ass to get this hooked back up if you have a crappy trailer, but these have that extender on it, so you get an extra like foot or two to play with, so you can extend it and get it hooked up. When you're doing this by yourself and you're in a big rush, it's kind of a pain in the dick. Man, it's beautiful. See, the blackberries are coming in. That's a blackberry bush. So see, if this was a crappy trailer, which we have a few of them, this wouldn't be able to extend. So I have to get back on the tractor and back it up perfect length for that to fit. Instead, with these nice trailers my grandpa bought, you can just take this and extend it. See? When you're in a busy day and you got a million things to do, that'll save you from having a mental breakdown, let me tell you. And then you just put the pin in, and then you get in the tractor and you back it up, and it locks back into place and you can roll. No, I've never drove a 4455. I want one that's front wheel assist. That'd be like my dream tractor. These things, the 55 series, start really good. I appreciate, what's up, from Dublin, England. What's up, brother? Drink a pint for me, yeah? Hopefully Connor becomes president over there. That'd be sick. So see, now I got another 130 capacity on this wagon. See, I just locked it in right there. Now it's locked in. So the tongue isn't extended. And I get to rolling. See how quick that is? That's a beautiful load of hay compared to yesterday. We're gonna make good money on that. If you guys could all like and subscribe, my channel really helps me get growing and makes YouTube push me out more. It really means a lot, and it's really affected how many people watch my stuff. I appreciate you guys. I want to buy a farm one day with all this crap, so if you guys follow along, you guys are helping. I did get some good news the other day. I figured out I'm probably going to be 100% disabled from the VA in the next 6 months. That'd be a great paycheck. I might buy a farm with that. That'd be sick. So these little small fields are kind of a pain in the ass, but I took some extra time and I raked them into like 5 windrows, so this should go really good. I'm getting better with planning my actions out. I'm not a stupid child anymore. Maybe I am. Alright, so here's the the PTO. You always rev it down. This is bringing a lot of force like this on something, so if you keep it revved up, it'll blow everything apart. You rev it way down. This kicks that on. So the first wagon had 140 on it. So see, this is at really high right now. So see, it blows all the way back there. I'm going to turn it down a bit. And watch, it won't blow as far. See? It goes a little bit shorter. What you want to do is you want to stack the hay on the lower part of the wagon and not blow it into the back where it breaks it and deforms it. You want to build up a little wall and then start rising up, just so it's easier on everything. With some of those crappy wagons, if you throw it too hard against the back, it'll blow the board right out. Another thing you got to watch is, so when you go around a corner, you don't shoot it and take out that guy's nice Bronco. I've done that before. I've hit my own pickup truck before. Man, this is just printing money out. This thing is working great with this new string. We used plastic string yesterday, and that belt in the back kept burning the plastic string up, and I kept wrecking a bunch of bales. So we went to hemp rope from Brazil. 7200 hemp rope. It's thicker stuff. I haven't broke a bale yet. This stuff is amazing. This is almost like this baler's made for it. I think this is the best this baler's ever done. $366 people watching. You guys are awesome. I appreciate you guys. You guys make me feel like a pretty little girl. Yeah, John, why are you taking a day off? Come help, bro. What part of Michigan am I from? John's asking. I'm from Whitmore Lake. We're about 15 miles from Ann Arbor, Michigan, where Michigan plays. Go Blue, baby. I can get to Detroit in about 40 minutes, 45 minutes, and I can get to Canada in about an hour. If you sit up on our local landfill at night, you can see cars going over the bridge into Canada. What tractor do I wish I had? 4455 front wheel assist. I'll drive anything though, man. You give me any tractor, I'll drive it. I'll drive a Case. I'll drive an Alice. I'll drive a Dutz. I'll drive a Fendt. Whatever you pay off and give me, I'll drive, brother. I'm so used to crap that anything that's semi-good and works good, I love. Like this tractor right here. This would be crappy to some farmers out there. This is my favorite tractor. This baler here would be crappy to some of my friends. This is one of my favorite things I own. That wagon right there ain't nothing special. It's one of my favorite things I own. What breaks more? Every tractor breaks. It depends how old it is. Depends how you're using it. Depends who owned it last.